What's up, Dirty Cones? I know it's been a while since you've seen my drive home, so maybe you've forgotten. You're like, I'm trying to stalk him, but I don't remember how to get to his house. So here you go. Anyway, so today's word of the day is synchronicity. Synchronicity is the idea that nothing is random, everything happens for a reason, and the entire world is connected. At its simplest form, they take the idea of synchronicity and say that a butterfly flapping its wings in Africa could generate the air, which generates the wind, which generates the storm, which becomes a hurricane. Just saying everything's connected. But I believe in nothing is random, everything happens for a reason. And today I went to the pool, and the pool was not open, but I was allowed to go treading, and while I was treading, two pretty important people showed up who were happy that I was there, so they were able to swim, and therefore we were able to have a conversation while I was treading, and they commented on how long you treading for. I said, well, I usually go for an hour. And I was carrying on a conversation while treading, and I think it's very important. And so I'm bragging a little bit, but I'm just saying that treading is very important, and to people who can't tread, it's very impressive. So learn to tread. Also learn to do underwaters. Learn to enjoy misery. But I went through 3 indocs back to back to back. Got my butt handed to me, but I graduated. And so my message is, at that time I didn't understand, I was miserable, but knew I had to keep going. And so, what you see as a setback, maybe you've applied to be a PJ, but for whatever reason your package has been denied, or you're going for that promotion, or that job, and it doesn't happen, or your boss is a jerk, and so then you're looking for a job somewhere else, and you never would have went looking for that job somewhere else because your boss was a jerk if he hadn't been a jerk, but because he is, you went and did something more than you would have because you didn't accept mediocrity, and now you're going places. I don't have any examples. I'm just saying that much like the story that I've told about the gentleman and his son and the horse, and then the breaking of the leg, and then the army coming through and the son not being able to go because his leg was broken. Everything happens for a reason. Neutral, non-neutral, good, bad, who knows, it's just life. And so, you gotta be prepared for whatever's coming your way. So, which was funny also because my legs are probably my best part. I'm pretty strong leg-wise. And when I was younger, because people are like, well, what can I do to train to be a PJ? And I think this is how far training goes. So when I was younger, and they had these little jumpers that they would attach to the door, and you jump up and down, as a kid. My mom would put me in that, and I would stay in that thing for hours. I loved jumping on that thing, and, my legs have always been pretty strong, and I think it started there. So when I tell you guys things like, what you're doing now as a high school student, what you're doing now, period, the traits that you're building, your character, your ideas, your morals, the things that you're doing now will shape you for your future. I got asked the question, this was pretty funny this morning, on a talk show. The guy was like, did you see all these injuries coming, did you know, and, would you have done anything different? And I said, well, honestly, I didn't expect to live this long, so I didn't plan this far ahead. So, my advice to you is to plan a little bit further ahead. I save money. I got, whatever those are called, a Roth, save them from kids' college, things like that. But, as a whole, I didn't think I'd be here to enjoy it, so I didn't, I lived hard, jumping out of planes, having a good time. Didn't expect to be here, so learned from that mistake, I laugh because what else am I going to do? I'm alive, so I can laugh, so it's not that bad. And, always remember somebody's got it worse than you. Except for this kid that I met like 2 weeks ago that had like brain lesions and almost died and a whole bunch of other stuff going on. But, even compared to him, there's probably somebody that's got it worse. So, train hard, work hard, never quit, be friends to everybody. I don't care what color beret or what service they choose, or are they Americans? Are they good people? That's all that matters. If someone's good to you, you be good to them. If someone's not good to you, ignore them. If they continue to not be good to you, then you can do something back. But, you just gotta chill a little bit. The world's filled with assholes, and, while it'd be nice to round them all up and get rid of them, then we'd be just like them. And that's not who we are. So, have a good one, little cones. Work hard, train hard, and I will talk to you later. Hoo-yah.